Welcome to another chess video. In this video, I'm going to show you a trap to checkmate your opponent in 10 moves. And this was actually a real game between Movisign and Patton back in 2004. And it's based on the 3 knights opening. So let's take a look. It's really simple. We start with the king's pawn opening, e4 and e5. And we're going to convert this to the 3 knights opening, which shows knight f3, knight c6, and then knight c3. This is the 3 knights opening. Now, black plays g6 with the hope of playing bishop to g7 and develop the bishop to a long diagonal on the next turn. But for now, we're going to play d4. We're going to ignore the bishop. As you can see, we're going to play d4, controlling this, taking more control of the center. And then after black plays e takes d4, as you can see, we cannot capture the pawn with our knight because then the knight will recapture, and bringing the queen out such early in the game is usually not a good idea because it will get chased all over the place. So we're not going to capture the pawn. Instead, we're going to play knight to d5. As you can see, moving our knight to safety. Now, black develops the bishop as expected with bishop to g7. And we're going to play another bishop move, which is bishop to g5. As you can see, we developed the bishop, and we are also attacking black's queen on d8. Now, let's take a look at the next move that black must play. So, black can either block with either of these knights. So, in the real game, black decided to block with knight g to e7. As you can see, not a very good move. It would be a better option to capture with the other knight, to block with the other knight, but I'm going to show you why it's not a good idea to block it with this knight. As you can see, once the knight moves, it's no longer protecting the f6 square, which is a key square that we're going to make use in this trap. So we're going to play an amazing knight sacrifice. It's a combination of sacrifices. First, we're going to sacrifice our knight, and then we're going to sacrifice our queen. So we'll start with the knight. So with knight takes d4, and right here, black has the option to either capture with the bishop or to capture with the knight. So let's see what happens if black captures with the knight. And as you can see, as black's knight does not longer have control over the e7 square, we can just play bishop takes e7, and the queen is gone because, as you can see, it has nowhere to go, and it cannot capture the bishop since the knight is protecting it, as you can see here. And same thing goes for the king. He cannot capture it because the bishop is protecting. So let's take a look. Let's go back and see what would happen if black would capture with the bishop instead. So after bishop takes d4, we are going to make an amazing queen sacrifice. Now remember, it's usually not a good idea to have your queen captured, but if that means checkmate, you must be ready to sacrifice anything because that is the whole point of chess. So we're going to sacrifice our queen with queen takes d4. And then after knight takes d4, after black captures our queen, we are going to play knight to f6 check. As you can see, checking the black king, and the only legal move in this case would be king to e8. And once it moves, we can move bishop to h6, and that's checkmate. Because as you can see, the king has nowhere to run, and all of its escape squares are covered by other pieces. So it's a checkmate, and this is a cool trap that you can play on your friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I will catch you in the next video. See ya and goodbye. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and like the video.